Newsflash, you can get sculpted arms without a gym. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to sculpt your arms from home in only 14 days and only 20 minutes per day. My name is Erin Verding. Hi, hey, nice to meet you if you're new around here. Welcome to the Pilates Mom Studio. Today, we have some optional equipment, which means that you do not necessarily have to have these objects to do this workout. You can do it completely weightless. However, I've been doing this for a while personally. I need the added challenge, so I'm adding some weights. We only have 8 movements today, working your shoulders, biceps, and triceps to get that overall sculpted, toned, slim look. I don't think I could come up with any more adjectives. Let me tell you, this is a hard workout, so be prepared for what is to come. Make sure that you're nice and warm, and it's gonna get real toasty real fast. Okay, enough chatter. Let's grab your weights if you want them and meet me in the middle of your mat. Okay, we have nothing but shoulders for the first circuit. So we're gonna come up for robot arms, arms at 90-degree position. We're gonna come down and up, down and up. I think this is this is not the first Pilates class where it might be actually. This is the first Pilates class where I've ever done a full circuit of shoulders that is weighted. Like I've done like plenty of weighted shoulder workouts, but ones that are like Pilates heavy, where it's just a bunch of lactic acid building up. No, I don't think so. So this should be fun. I did test this workout. I test all of my workouts. And I did it with the 3-pound weights instead of the ankle weights. And she was a bit too spicy, so I had to calm down and do the ankle weights instead. I was struggling pretty hard. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's a little traumatizing. Anyway, how are you this morning? I'm fantastic. Let's take 10 seconds. Give those shoulders a rest. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. I'm fantastic. Look at this. Look how beautiful. It's stunning. Alternating military press. So we're gonna come here. Elbows in front, lift, elbows behind. Elbows come in front of your shoulders, elbows come behind your shoulders. So I'll show you from the side real quick. Keep going. So here, up, back. So we're getting a nice back squeeze in there, squeezing your shoulder blades together. We're working front delts and lateral delts, back and up, really making sure that we are not shrugging. It's not what we want. We don't want to work our traps, which are here. We want to work our delts, which are out here. And lift 20 more seconds. Core nice and tight. Breathe for me. Breathe as you come up. Just like that. Good. We're not looking for a bunch of reps during this whole thing. We're working for slow and controlled movements. Rest for 10 seconds. Trust me, take the rest. We have a prayer pulse next, so we're gonna do some shoulders and some chest, a little perky chest situation. So we're gonna bring elbows together and we're gonna lift and down. So we are bringing the elbows from the chin or the shoulders up to your nose, just like that. If you need a modification, you can go here. I just want to make sure that you are physically trying to touch your elbows the entire time because, honey, we're not really doing much. So elbows together as closely as you can. Even if you can't touch, you're still trying to bring them in. Ooh, sorry that my voice is a little raspy today. We've been hanging out with family and it's a lot of talking, which I love. And, there's just not enough warm beverages in the world to help my throat. Okay, this is burning, by the way. Abs tight. Let's make sure that we're not arching our back like this. Abs really tight. Exhale when you lift. Rest. Okay, golf balls are next. We love a good golf ball, but have we done them weighted before? No, we haven't. Let's do them. Palms to the sky or the ceiling. Circle, circle, circle. So I'm going forward in this round. If I remember, I'll go backwards in the next round. It's not going to make that big of a difference, to be honest with you. We are working rotator cuff muscles, which I love, and our delts as well. So I hope I'm not like shaking the dock in the camera too much. That's good. My cameraman is shaking his head no, so that's good. Let's make sure again that we're not shrugging. So chest lifted, shoulders away from your ears, and we are doing little fast circles. Like, give me speed. Here we're looking for reps, but we want to make sure that the form is right as well. So we're not in here either. We're reaching out, slight bend in the elbows. Whew, abs tight so that we're not, you know, almost there. Come on, push, push. You've got a 45-second rest coming up after this. 2, 1, rest. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, get some water if you need it. 45 seconds. We're gonna do all of that one more time. And then we're gonna give the shoulders a rest, kind of, and get into biceps and triceps. I only say kind of because the first movement is bicep heavy, but it's a little bit of your front delts. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. We're just not gonna talk about it. Okay, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. You do not have to do the weights. I believe that I said this in the intro. You don't have to do the weights. I've just been doing this for a while. I needed a little extra challenge. It's definitely challenging doing this stuff weighted, like the lactic acid building up, robot arms, the lactic acid building up and the weights being there at the same time. Very spicy, very, very spicy. No shrugging here. I know it's very easy to do in robot arms because you like naturally when those hands go down, your elbows want to lift and so do your shoulders. Don't let them. We are really working the mobility in your shoulders right now, which I love. Oh, that's why I love Pilates. It works all of the tiny little muscles that you don't even think you need to use. I also chose this movement specifically right at the beginning to give your shoulders a little warm up, your arms a little warm up in general. I tend to, I think there was a bug on my back. Camping. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, this is a warm-up movement. I used to, when I would do really heavy weighted workouts in the gym, this would be one of my upper body movements that I would do because it's so good for you. I swear to God, is that a hair? Oh, it's a hair. It's not a bug. Thank God. There's so many bugs around. Ah, the Midwest. Okay, elbows in front and lift. In case you're wondering, we are at a little, I don't, honestly, is it a lake or a river? I keep getting corrected. No, what? Why are you just shaking your head? No, is it a lake or is it a river? He's shaking his head in disappointment is what it is because I keep asking because I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's called river, is it not? I don't know, but people keep calling it a lake. I'm not really sure. But it's beautiful up here and I love it. Good, exhale, lift and down, lift and down. Yeah, I went jet skiing yesterday, which was really, really fun. I love to jet ski, but I have to say it tangled my hair beyond belief. I spent a good probably 15 minutes just yanking at my hair this morning. No, I tried to do it gently, but honestly, it's so tangled. 10 seconds. It's so tangled. I have never had my hair this tangled in my life. And like, I was a gymnast and competitive cheerleader. So like hairspray, like it was a lot. It was a lot for me. Prayer pulse. Elbows together and lift. Lift. Do not let it drop below shoulder height, okay? We need to not do this. Get those elbows up high. Do the best that you can. Whew. Just we're constantly keeping the shoulders and the chest engaged during this movement. That's why it burns so quickly. So like I'm currently dying. I hope that you are, but it's spicy. Again, I'm using that word a lot because like, honestly, that's all that I can think of to explain these movements. It's just very spicy. It's the only way that I like my workouts, not my food. Sorry. Okay. Lift. Maybe we should do a pontoon workout. That could be fun. You had that idea. Cameraman / husband, he had that idea. He's like, we should go out on the pontoon and do a workout. And I'm like, I have motion sickness. I'm not entirely sure about that one. There's that hair, I think. There it is. Okay, golf balls.
3, 2,
1. I literally get, let's go backwards this time. Oh, I remembered. I literally get motion sickness like riding in the passenger seat of a car. Like most people get it riding in the back, but I don't know, ever since I had my son Jackson, my motion sickness has gotten worse. Comment down below and tell me if anyone else has had that, because I don't feel like I've met anyone else whose motion sickness got worse after they had their child. Yeah, I haven't met anyone else that's like that. Make sure that we're not, keep it tight, keep it tight. We've got 30 seconds, nice fast circles. Quick, 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 quick. Whew, whew. That's burning, and I just realized that I didn't put on bug spray. No. The mosquitoes love me. I don't know why. It's because I am so sweet. It's not. That's the face of disappointment that I'm looking at from my cameraman. Anyway, we're just gonna move past that. 1, rest. Okay, you have a full minute of rest, and then we're gonna get into biceps, triceps. Halfway through the workout, love that. Get some water if you need it. I have 3-pound hand weights going into this next circuit. Again, I have done this workout before. I need these. You don't have to. You can do this completely unweighted. I have done these movements. I haven't done them like as a circuit. I've done these movements unweighted before, each one of them, and you can still burn with these movements. I will say with the hammer curl, because we will be, that's the second movement in the circuit, we will be going here. I personally don't feel enough of a burn whenever I'm doing non-weighted. So if you are doing non-weighted, I recommend for that hammer curl to lean forward and do little halvesy reps. And it's just keeping that constant tension in your bicep, which is what we're looking for. High bicep curl is first. I'm actually gonna slightly turn to the side for you guys on this one. We're gonna reach forward, we're gonna curl in and come out. So really focusing on flexing our biceps right here at the top. Flex, 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 and out. So again, we're working the front delts here, just like I promised. It's so nice whenever I own up to my promises. Anyway, reaching forward and in, not shrugging, keeping that chest lifted, abs tight. Maybe that little bit of counterweight is gonna throw your balance off a little bit. So really squeeze those abs. The movement is gonna be more difficult as we come in, so we want to exhale as we come in. You get that shaky right here though, right as you come out, I'm shaking, and I feel like that's because we've already worked the shoulders. Shoulders are already tired. They're like, hey, by the way, we don't need any more, but I'm gonna give you more anyway. Okay, that hammer curl is coming up. So little halvesy reps if you're not doing weight. Otherwise, we will do the full range of motion here. Elbows in, hammer curl up and down. And I'm not gonna completely let my arms drop like to where they're kind of locked out. I'm not gonna let my biceps rest at all. We're gonna keep constant tension in them and do nice, slow and controlled reps. That's what we're looking for. Not looking for fast reps. We're done with those. We don't need those anymore. Also making sure, I see this a lot, you don't bring your shoulders forward at the bottom and then use momentum to bring you up. I've seen that one. So elbows in, nice and controlled. Do not move the rest of your body. This is serious business. We're not moving. We're staying very still, very calm, just letting the burn set in, really. It's a great time for everyone. Good, should get that little bit of shake in there. Make sure you really flex your biceps right there at the top. Maybe even get a little hold in there. Boom, 2, 1, good. Okay, tricep pushback is coming up. I'm gonna turn to the side just a little bit for you guys. Now you have a couple options here. You can come here and go here, or you can come up a little bit and go right here. I'm kind of feeling that. I think I've done both versions when I've done this workout before. I think I've gone down here and up here. It kind of just depends on what you're feeling. And honestly, doing this version is a little bit of quad work, and I will work multiple muscle groups at any point in time. Like I will take the opportunity to work more than one muscle group just because I am open to putting in more work and I like it. Good. Elbows up, by the way. We're not just down here, okay? Drive those elbows up as high as you can and push back. And that, I'm feeling that. Ooh, a little minnow. Look at him swimming around. Aw. I used to keep minnows in a fish tank. We would catch them. This is like the most like old-timey country thing you've ever heard. We used to catch minnows and crawdads behind my grandfather's, behind his house in like a little creek. And we would catch them and let's see, overhead tricep press, so we're up here. Lift and down. Abs nice and tight, using those triceps to lift. Anyway, so yeah, we would catch crawdads and minnows, and I had this one crawdad and he was so mean. We kept putting minnows and other crawdads in and he would eat them. Animals were harmed in the filming of this. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This was way back. I was like young enough to be a kid, but old enough to be able to remember it. And I had that crawdad for a really long time, but he was very mean. I even bought goldfish at, I think it was Walmart. Someone bought me goldfish, and he ate those too. He was really mean. I don't remember what happened to him. I'm sure he died at some point in time. Anyway, lifting up. Okay, this is setting in. This is setting in. I remember doing this workout. The second round on this circuit was definitely worse than the first. And I know that's like, well, duh, it should be, but it's like significantly worse. Okay, so you have a little bit of rest. Get some water if you need it. We're gonna go back into the high bicep curl. Let's check your weights real quick, because do you need to change them out? Do you need more of a challenge? Do you need less of a challenge? Honestly, right now, I wish that I had heavier hand weights. We just brought the equipment that I had. So I wish that I had like, I don't know, I wish that these were 5 pounds right now. And then the added 1 pound around the wrist, I think would be really nice. I think I could probably handle a lot more with a hammer curl, but we're just working with what we have today. High bicep curl. Bring it out, bring it in, and in. Sometimes I feel like a cheerleader. Sometimes I feel like a preppy Pilates instructor. I don't know. It's more so a cheerleader. And in and out. Go team. I'm just kidding. Out. Keep those elbows up. Do not let them drop at all as you come in, because I've seen this situation. She's not what we're looking for. Keep them up. It's kind of, if you know, like a spider curl, kind of similar to that, or a, whoa, not a prayer curl. What am I looking for? Preacher, thank you. I've been doing too many prayer pulses. Preacher curl. I haven't been to the gym in a little while. I do all of my workouts at home. Preacher curl, it's kind of like that in the gym, where you have a mat underneath you here. It's mimicking that. Okay, tricep pushback. I think I'm gonna come on to like a little elevated position again, because I liked that.
3.
Working a little bit of lower body. Stopping right in the middle. Drive those elbows up, push back. Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah, I wish that I had little 5-pound weights instead of 3 pounds right now. Just make sure that you're challenging yourself with whatever you have, even if it's cans of soup, whatever works. Or, you know, if you're really buff, you could maybe do a gallon of milk in each hand. You'd have to be pretty buff for that. Whoo, push. Oh yeah. Push. Abs tight, belly button into the spine. Good. Okay, feeling that. I'm like, ooh, maybe I don't need extra weight on this one, because it's getting hard to keep my elbows up. Come on. Push, push, push. 14 seconds. Let's go. Push. Abs tight. Shoulders down, chest up.
3,
2, 1. Ooh, nice. Okay. Going into that tricep, or sorry, I skipped the hammer curls. Oh my gosh, let's do those.
1.
Boom. Sorry, just completely skipped over that. Let's keep that constant tension going in those biceps. It's okay, as long as we get all the work, the movements in, it is what it is. I did pair the first two sorry, movements together because they were biceps and I wanted the extra pump going into the hammer curls. So what I'm gonna do is do kind of similar to that modification. I'm gonna lean forward, elbows in, and just do little halvesy reps. You don't have to do this, but I like having the extra pump from the high bicep curl in the first movement. Whew, just a little added challenge because why not? Because I'm like, you know, I could use the extra weight, which means that I need an extra challenge. So let's do a different version that's going to challenge us. Push, shoulders down. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Yep. Okay.
3, 2,
Yes, count down.
1.
Good. Overhead. Tricep press. Take that rest. What is that? Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Overhead. Down. And press. So we're not letting the elbows come forward really. Keeping the biceps right by the ears. Let your triceps do the work here. Exhale as you lift. Good. Keeping the elbows forward. Your triceps should be facing forward, not out here. Bring them in. Push. This is it. After this movement, we are done. Yay! Love that breath. And push. Good, you guys, almost there. We're not coming all the way down. Don't necessarily want to do that. Probably end up hurting your elbows a little bit, especially if you have sensitive elbows. Woo! Almost there. Rep it out, rep it out, rep it out. Quick, 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 quick. Ooh! Got it. All right, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining in on this workout. Whether you used weights or not, I know that you did your very best. Try to do this workout again, maybe tomorrow if you're not too sore, or in a week, and see if you can challenge yourself with a little added weight. Thank you guys again so much for joining in. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel to see more videos just like this one. And I want you guys to share this to a friend to hold yourself accountable, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye. Today, I'm gonna give you arms like Arnold Schwarzenegger. What does that even mean? It means you're gonna be looking real jacked and juicy.